So in looking at various digits, today you'll be able to tell me that the value of the 3 in the tens place is 30. The value of the 7 in the ones place is 7 ones. Okay? We'll also be putting our digits into various number bonds. So as we have been learning, the number goes at the top, the tens to the left, and the ones to the right. Okay? So with that being said, I'm going to do some modeling. We will try some problems out together, and then you will continue to do it on your own. Mr. Sonder, can you take that chair from Naima? Thank you. Okay, so let's look up at the board. Everyone read this number. 14. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do, we are going to identify the amount of tens and ones we have in 14. So in 14, I'm just going to make my little chart. Ones and tens. So I have 4 ones and 1 10. Now I'm going to show you what that looks like in our number bond. The box at the top, as you're all looking up here, is always going to be the number, the complete number, 14. And then the boxes at the bottom will tell us the value of that number. So the value of the 1 in the tens place, it's not a 1. What is the value?
40.
What is the value?
10.
College Chalk?
A value is like 110, but you have to write the number that, like the tens that you're adding.
Right. So this doesn't mean 1. That means 10. And then the 4 represents 4 ones. Because if we check, 10 plus 4 equals 14. Let's check it. Put 10 in your heart, and let's count up. 11, 12, 13, 14. Now suppose, eyes this way, a lot of you are still saying that this means 1. Let's add 1 plus 4. Put 4 in your heart, 4, and count on. 5. Is 5 14?
No.
No.
That's 15.
No. This doesn't mean 1. That means 10. Okay? Let's look at the next digit. Everybody read this number, please.
97.
So what I'm going to do first is partition my number into ones and tens. The ones place and the tens place. Then I'm actually going to draw a picture that's going to help you today. How many ones will I draw, Chloe?
You draw 7 ones.
Thank you for using College Chalk as well. 7 ones. How many tens will I draw, Nina?
Can you sit down, please? Sit down, please.
I will draw 9 tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Great. Now let's fill in the number bond. What number goes in the yellow box at the top? What number goes at the top, Sydney?
97.
97 goes at the top. Riley, how many ones are in 97? How many ones are in 97?
7 ones is 9.
Great. So 7 ones are in 97, Malachi. So I'll put my 7 ones right underneath the 7. And then I would put 9 here, correct?
Yeah. No, you don't put 90.
With a quiet hand, what would I put in this box and why? Jocelyn, what would I put in this box? Remember, this is the tens place. So what is the value of the 9 in the tens place? 9 tens equals what? College Chalk? 90. Let's check it. Put 90 in your heart. And let's count on 7. So we have 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97. So 90 plus 7 equals?
97.
Suppose I just put 9. Everyone put 9 in your heart?
9,
Count on 7.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Does this number say 16?
No!
It says 97. It says 97. 97. So as we see in our number bond, we have the number that we have written down at the top, our ones underneath the ones, and our value of the tens underneath the tens place. We're going to do some more modeling. Okay. Everyone read the number at top.
64!
So again, what you will do is you'll just put the number at the top. Okay? I need all of your eyes up here. It is imperative. Spirit. So in 64, these are my ones and my tens. I draw how many ones, everyone?
4.
How many tens?
6.
Great. So then I know in 64 there are 4 ones and 6 tens. But what's the value of 6 tens? Let's count. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So I would put 60 here. 32. Remember, we have 32. Let's partition our ones and tens. How many ones do I have, Dakota?
You have 2 ones.
How many tens do I have, Dakota?
You have 3 10s.
Dakota, fill in my number bond.
Good job, Dakota.
And then she's going to call on the next person to fill in the next number bond. Sorry, it's a little high. Can you explain your thinking to the class?
I explain my thinking by putting 30 in my heart and counting 2 more. And that's how I made 32.
So as she was saying, we know in 32 there are 3 tens, which has the value of 30, and there are 2 ones, which has the value of 2. Choose a boy to show 11 in a number bond.
Diane.
People are getting dojo points. It's the last day to get dojo points. So Zaire, partition the number with your tens and ones in your T-chart, just like I've been doing. No. Do what I did first. Show me the ones and tens. Make your T-chart down the middle. No, over, no.
Oh, right here?
Yeah, and make your T-chart for tens and ones. Yep, just like that. It is a chart that divides objects in half. Right, you have your tens and your ones. So draw your tens and ones. As you can see, he's drawing 1, 1, and then he'll draw 1, 10. Can you make the 1 like a cube like we count in class, not a line like that, please? Thank you.
Ooh.
Make your 10 a little longer. Your 10, because that's the tens place. Make the 10 longer. The picture of it. That's a 1. I'm talking about your 10.
I'm talking about over there, but it's yeah.
Now go below. No.
Down where you write the box.
Yep.
Make that a little bigger.
Thank you. Make it bigger. So it looks like a bundle that we would count in class. Bigger than the 1. It has to look different.
Oh, it has to look like a 10.
Because it's a 10, obviously. I hope you're all listening and looking. Okay, fine. Now fill in the number bond. What goes at the top?
11.
Yep. Do the ones place first. How many ones are in 11?
1.
Yep. And then how many 10s are in 11? So we have 1 10. Great. 1 plus 1 equals 2. We're making 11. So what is the value of the 1 in the tens place? It's not a 1. I said tens place. Mm-hmm. There you go. What's 10 plus 1?
10 plus 1 equals 11.
So you guys, if it gets tricky, use your addition strategy to make sure you made the correct number in the number bond. The first time, Zaire put a 1 in the box. 1 plus 1 equals 2. 2 wasn't at the top of our number bond. It was 11. It was 11. So he had to go back and revise his thinking and make that a 10. Because remember, when we're in the tens place, we're counting by tens. We're counting bundles. The ones place, we count by ones. But in the tens place, we're counting by tens. Call on a girl for the next one. Why are you on the carpet in your spot?
Looking for a girl with a hand other than this. No, it's in hands. Chloe with a C. Good job, Chloe. Good job. You always have to go. You always have
Okay, love how she made her tens and ones chart already. Draw, how many ones will you draw? Tell the class.
I draw 1 and I'll draw 7.
How many ones are you drawing? Point to the ones place. Great, what number is underneath that?
7.
So how many ones will you draw?
7.
Great.
Can you turn around, please? Naima. Can you come out? Come out. Can you sit up, please? Sit up. Sit up.
And how many tens are you
Sit
drawing?
up.
Great. Okay, for future reference, you guys, when you're drawing your tens and ones, make sure you draw your tens like this, okay? And then your ones like this. All right, now put it in your number bond.
But I still need a marker.
She's okay. Relax.
Okay, so then, yep, how many ones?
7.
And then what's the value of the 1 in the tens place? Great. Excellent. Now you will have 3 of these problems to do on your whiteboards. Great job, Chloe. You have 4 minutes. We will come around and help you.